Here's what we should do is send all of these people the book, The Art of the Deal by President Trump, so the next time they go to negotiate, they can negotiate what's good for the American people.
Breaking news coming in. Let's bring in Pinal County Sheriff. He's Mark Lamb of Arizona. Sheriff, it's great to have you on. Okay, Biden's Justice Department, they're now going to fight a federal judge ruling in Louisiana that blocks Biden getting rid of Trump's pandemic border policy. It was set to expire on Monday. Biden's never been to the border, and now we're spending tax money on this. Why?
We shouldn't be surprised. None of the American people should be surprised. Not only do they not do anything about border security, they actually fight against anybody who is trying to do something to secure the borders and to keep America free of human trafficking and drug trafficking. So it's not a surprise to me, Liz.
And Sheriff, the thing is, so basically Biden and his team are saying there's no pandemic at the border. We don't need Title 42. There's no pandemic. But we have to wear masks in schools and restaurants still and in certain areas of the country?
Yeah, look, I can't explain their hypocrisy away. This has been the administration of hypocrisy since they took over last year. This is just yet another example of them wanting to do something on one hand, but hold on to something on the other hand, as it relates to COVID especially.
And Sheriff, you and I have talked about this. We are a humanitarian, generous country. We want to help refugees and people who have serious asylum claims, right? We want to take in immigration. It is wrong for any other nation in the world to think that they can dictate what our border policies are. I mean, Biden's ICE agency now is deporting far fewer illegal aliens convicted of murder or kidnapping or sexual assault. It looks like a 62%, a two-thirds drop last fiscal year to less than 40,000 from 104,000 in 2020.
We are slowly becoming that kid who gets bullied every day on the way to school. They're starting to take our money. I see that our Congress and Senate just passed the $40 billion. I heard some Republican senator explaining away his vote. Here's what we should do is send all of these people the book, The Art of the Deal by President Trump, so the next time they go to negotiate, they can negotiate what's good for the American people. Because we have a problem right on our own border. We should have put that money towards that.
And the thing is, it's affecting minority neighborhoods at the border. It's affecting minority communities in cities hit with drug trafficking and drug gangs. You know, the thing is, Democrats could not even sign off on a new bill to stop the TSA from letting illegals use an arrest warrant or notice to appear in court as a valid form of ID to board an airplane.
It's pure ridiculousness, and it starts from the top. It starts with Joe Biden, and then it flows quickly to Mayorkas and our vice president. Their inability to do their job, and it's true. They are. It's almost as if they are working hand in hand with the cartels. And mind you, remember the fentanyl has become the #1 killer of Americans between 18 and 45. We must stop it.
Yeah, the thing is, it's happening on TikTok, right? I mean, fentanyl is pouring across the border. It's gotten so bad. More and more teenagers are buying drugs like Percocet, Xanax, Adderall, bootleg pills with lethal doses of fentanyl, but they're buying them on Snapchat and TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. So that's really dangerous. That's what's fueling the nearly 108,000 drug fatalities from overdoses in the U.S.
The cartel knows this. They want you to be addicted to their product. No matter what drug you're using, they want to put fentanyl in it. Look, we as sheriffs are fed up. We're fighting against this. Hopefully your listeners will come support us, protectamericanow.com. We're working on that and a lot of other things.
And Sheriff, it is heartbreaking for parents across the nation to see their teenagers dying from this. That's a problem. To lose their children to fentanyl-laced pills that they don't even know it's in there. And they don't even know their child is doing it and getting it on the internet. That's what's so dangerous. About 90% of the pills that you're buying from a dealer on social media has fentanyl in it. It's Mexican cartels working with chemicals dealers from China and India. The heartache of these families across the nation, seeing their children dying to this, is so disgraceful.
And we have to pick up the pieces, Liz, here in our community. We have to explain, why did our federal government allow their child to be poisoned by the fentanyl that these cartels are bringing in? Babies, grandparents, teenagers, nobody is immune from it. It will be a scourge on the American public if we don't deal with it now.
All right, the DEA, they seized more than 20 million counterfeit pills. And the thing is, Sheriff, final word, experts say that's a tiny fraction of what's produced. Wow, 4 out of 10 pills contain lethal doses of fentanyl and that we're seeing that are bootleg, that are counterfeit. Final word.
Of that 20 million, we recovered 1.2 million in 2021. And you're right, the DEA says 40% of those are lethal doses.
Wow, Sheriff Lamb, thanks for joining us. And thank you for your service to our country. I'm Elizabeth.